network connection. What's that say? Connection available. Hi everybody, it's Cindy from Ask Nurse Cindy, and I'm trying to see if I'm actually going live or not because I'm parked in the shade because of the stupid sun. Well, the sun's not stupid. We need the sun. I'm glad we have the sun. Oh, good. I see a few people hopping on. So welcome. How are you? Hey, it's my carnivore, my 2-week carnivore experiment. And this is day 8, and I'm feeling great at work. Let me see if I can get somewhere better. I got to put the phone down so I can drive. This is sort of, I'm having a hard time with my connection, and I don't want, let me see if I can do this. Wow, is this any better or worse? Oh, that's going to be worse. Oh, maybe not. Do it that way. Hi. Okay, stay with me. I'm almost there. But anyway, I'm on day 8 and I'm actually feeling amazing. So the first couple of days, I'm like, why did I commit to 2 weeks? What was I thinking? This is why I didn't commit to a month. And then, I didn't feel awful, but what was interesting is I was having some cravings, not too bad. And I was thinking about food a lot, like what I couldn't have. And in very many ways, it was reminiscent of when I started keto. And I felt a little lethargic. I didn't feel bad. It was easier, yet it was harder than I thought. And it was just really interesting. I didn't see that one coming. And this is just really bad light. I'm really sorry, you guys. Let me see if I can turn like that. So you'll see some light in the back. Or is it better this way? Oh well, now my hair looks like crap. But anyway, nope, that's not good. All right, let's see if this will work. My wonderful studio has exotic lighting. But anyway, then I hit day 6. And I don't know if you guys could discern on my video on day 6. I was like, wow, I feel pretty good. And then yesterday was day 7, and I said, I'm in heaven. And today I'm feeling great. Like Tony the Tiger, but I'm not endorsing that sugary cereal. I feel great. So I woke up this morning full of vim and vigor. I had a cup of coffee. I was putzing around the house. I got to work. I was very productive. And it was interesting that I think I ate dinner last night. I went out to dinner when I did the video, I was in the parking lot at the restaurant, and I went out to dinner with a friend of mine, and I basically had a hamburger patty with a slice of cheese on it. Yay. That was what I had. But guess what? I enjoyed visiting with her. I got to meet her son. We had a nice chat. We caught up. I'm going to meet with her next week and talk about keto. And it was just a lovely thing. But here's what I've been contemplating this, and I've been actually listening to some podcasts on Carnivore. And I've got to find the guy's name. I've listened to, this is so ridiculous. I really shouldn't do it this time of day out in the, I'm sorry guys. I'm really apologizing about the lighting. One day I'm going to get some actual budget and I'm going to have a better place to do my videos. But anyway, so I was listening to some videos on Carnivore. Why are people doing it? What are some of the benefits? And here's one of the things that and I'll post this guy's link because it's really been good. He had a big long Q&A. He did keto for 5.5 weeks. He's a doctor. I don't know what type. I don't know if he's a DO, DC, DPM, MD, DO. I don't know, but I'll post it. And he did a nice Q&A on his 5.5 week experiment. He's been keto for quite a long time, and I think what I'm going through closely mimics what he was talking about. So I think the carbs I was having, just taking them out and going close to 0 carbs, other than the little bit you get from eggs, half a carb per egg, and I am not eating but maybe 1 or 2 eggs a day, and then whatever you're getting from what little bit of cheese I'm having in my heavy whipping cream. I'd be lucky if I'd probably be overestimating if I was doing 5 total carbs a day, total. And I was not going over 20 net. So I think I was detoxing a little bit. And here's what's interesting. And he talks about this. I've almost feel a bump in energy like when I first started keto. Not that I was feeling bad doing keto. You know, keto, mental clarity and all that's one of the big things. But by stripping out these extra carbs, food sort of loses its appeal in the sense of you're not constantly planning what can I eat, what should I make, and what type of recipes should I look up, and this, that, and the other, because you're just pretty much eating meat and fat. So it has almost recentered me. I ate dinner last night, probably finished at 6:30 with my friend, came home, putzing around, checking, trying to answer some of y'all's questions, and I thought, I wonder if I should have a little bite to eat. And then I thought, no, I don't want to pull out meat or cheese right before I go to bed. Whereas before, I might have gone and grabbed a handful of almonds or I might have grabbed some macadamia nuts. And as I was listening to this guy talk today on this podcast, I was like, oh my gosh, I think I too was snacking a little bit more than I realized. And because I was thinking, no, I don't really snack between meals, but as I've been doing this and I'm on day 8, I'm thinking maybe you were. And so you really start to be very self-analytical about what I was doing. And one of the things I really like that he talked about is that a lot of us wonder, well, why am I stalling? What am I doing? And he said he really encouraged people that if you're trying to do this for weight loss and you're insulin resistant, he doesn't advocate doing it forever. And I won't be doing this forever, but I'm going to use this probably, like for instance, when I travel, it would be very easy for me to do carnivore while I travel. I can't make treats. There's very limited things you can travel with, but I can find meat anywhere. So I'll probably use it as a tool when I travel if I'm not intermittent fasting or doing, a fast. But it has, he said it's a great elimination diet. If you even strip out the cheese at first and you're wondering if you have irritable bowel or if you still have bloating or you're not losing weight, it's one of the best elimination diets. So in other words, you've removed everything but the most nutrient dense things like meat and butter and lard. And so it gives your gut a rest. You can then, as you come off a carnivore, you can re-add back in foods carefully versus just plopping everything back on your plate and see how you respond. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'll add back in first, but I thought that was very fascinating. And he also talked about that people typically feel pretty crappy with the cravings and things for the first 4 to 5 days. And that's when people usually quit carnivore. And I thought, yeah, that was me. And then he said typically somewhere between 6 to 9 days you hit your stride. And someone had messaged me on one of the videos I did about starting carnivore on August 1st, and they said she'd been on it 10 days. And she said by day 10, she goes, I'm glad you're doing it for at least 2 weeks, because by day 10, food had lost its appeal as a social magnet or something she obsessed about a lot, and it just became fuel instead of something you really fixate on. And from someone who comes from a history of being, and feel free to share this, hit the likes or whatever you want to do to bump this up in the algorithm. When you hit likes and hearts, what it does on Facebook is that increases the engagement. That's what they call engagement. Not that you and I are going to be engaged, but engagement. That's pretty funny. Well, it's not really funny, but that's all I have for you right now. But anyway, and it bumps it up so more people it'll flash up on their feed and more people can hear about this. But anyway, he said that, and she said that by day, thank you, he said by day 10, something in her brain switched, and I'm already feeling it. So I ate dinner last night at 6, finished by 6:30, nothing last night, no snacks whatsoever, and I'd usually have a little something before I go to bed, to be very honest with you guys, now that I'm really thinking about it. I got up this morning, I had my coffee, I got into work at about 11 o'clock. I said, I wonder if I should have something to eat, and I thought, no, I'm fine. 1 o'clock rolls around, should I have something to eat? No, I'm fine. 1:30 I had something to eat, and I've never been a 1 meal a day gal. Those of you that do 1 meal a day, or you're real strict with your 18 and 6, intermittent fasting and restricted feeding window, good for you, but I've never been that person. So I'm tickled that I stuck through it. Still, especially after listening to different carnivore, I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm not doing it to get swole up, or I don't have a lot of food intolerances. I do know that I have an onion intolerance. I just can't do any onions or onion powder. It's going to be really interesting how I decide to add things back in. So I have another 6 days to decide and plan out how am I going to keep this wonderful refocus on my goals, which is, blood sugar control, getting my insulin down, losing weight, feeling energetic. How can I take my learnings from this and make it where it is more, I don't want to say livable, because carnivore is certainly livable for a lot of people, and I'm eating delicious food tonight. You guys saw that I posted that recipe by ruled.me. Craig at ruled.me is one of my favorite people. He has a lot of great information. If you haven't gone into his website, he's got great information on there. I'd put him and Maria Emmerich and All Day I Dream About Food and Ruled, let's see, not that, what's the other one? I Breathe, I'm Hungry. Those are some great places I go for recipes and stuff. And if you haven't bought Maria Emmerich's books, or Christy Honeycutt Sullivan, their recipe, their cookbooks, amazing, or Carolyn Ketchum's books. Look what I got, pepperoni. So I'm gonna go in, I stopped at the dollar store. I got 1, 2, oh, you're gonna laugh, 3, where is it? 4 things of pepperoni by Hormel. Somebody asked earlier about that recipe. Doesn't pepperoni have dextrose in it? Yes. So I'm going to put this up there so you can see. It's probably backwards. It's backwards, so I'll read it to you. So here's the, oh, where's my glasses? So here's the ingredients. Now, for those of you that are not experts at reading food labels, they put things in the order of percentage of amount. So the lower sugar or dextrose is, or maltodextrin or corn syrup or whatever, God bless, I hope you're not buying things with corn syrup in it, but anyway, it is what it is. It has to be simple, satisfying, and sustainable, this way of eating. The lower it is on the list of ingredients, the smaller amount there is. So if the first ingredient in this was dextrose, I would avoid it. But let me read to you what Hormel, dollar store Hormel, there are 2 pouches in here. It's on the shelf. You don't refrigerate it till after you open it, and then you refrigerate it. So it's pork first, then beef, then salt, and then it contains 2% or less of water. So that's the fourth ingredient. Dextrose, there's your dextrose, that's the sugar, spices, lactic acid, a starter culture, paprika, garlic powder, sodium nitrate, blah, blah, blah. So the serving size is 15 ounces. 15 slices, ladies and gentlemen, and it's 140 calories, 120 calories from fat. 120 calories are from fat. Now, when you cook it, and because I'm going to make those little pizza things, and a lot of fat gets on your cookie sheet, so there'll be less percentage of fat because that'll be off on the pan. But that's a really high ratio. That's a very fatty meat, so that's good. And it says total carbohydrates 0. Now, you guys and I know that if it's under 1 gram, they're allowed to list it as 0 carbs. But it's 15 slices. I'd be very surprised if I eat 15 slices of this. There's 4 slices per little thing in it. Well, maybe I might. If I eat 4 of them, there'll be 15 slices. But what I am finding is that I'm quickly full. When I fried my chicken wings the other night in lard, I ate 6 of them. So 6 little drums. Not 6 entire wings, 6 little drums, and I was like, wow, I am full. I am full. I'm sorry, my hand's going to sleep. And so that was what I ate for dinner, was 6 chicken drums. I had plenty of, I think I ate the last of it yesterday because my husband came home and I said, I made the great mistake. I had fried up 5.5 pounds of wings, although the little tips of it, you don't do anything with those. So I had 48 pieces of chicken wings. So, 24 drums, 24 flats, as they call them. And I ate 6. And I was so excited because I was going to have so much. My man can eat. My man can eat. And he came home from church, and he's like, he had men's group on Monday night, and he goes, ooh, what's that smell? And I said, I'm making chicken wings. Do you want some? I asked him. He didn't ask me. I offered my chicken wings to him. And he ate all of them except for 5, which I put into a little bowl and ate those yesterday. Hi, Debbie Stokes, my sister. So anyway, I'm feeling great on day 8. Let me see if I can, and hi everybody. I'm so glad you're all here. Trying to see if they are, hey, oh, is Dr. Ken here? Hi, Dr. Ken Berry. I love you. I have a clinical crush on you. I'm happily married. I know you're happily married. I could be your mom, but thank you for all you've done for me and for the community. So I know Nisha had fun at the where'd she go? The beach, Pensacola. So good. You've eaten a plain burger with cheese before. Yum. It is good. It is good. So yeah, it really is. I've been very satisfied. So today, and hi everybody, I'm trying to scroll. Yeah, Rhonda, I'm going to have to post it. I don't remember his name. I want to say it's Dr. Gustin, Gustin, but I could be wrong about that. But I did save it. I put it in my watch later files on YouTube, and I'll post the link. Nor have I never been hungry now, drinking so much water to actually like this carnivore. I like it pretty good. I don't think I'll stay on it forever. I think there's a lot of value in your gut and your overall health to mix things up. But I'm also not a dude. Dudes may, I don't know, I don't want to be A lot of women do carnivore. Cindy says Cindy Ellis, I was snacking too much on pork rinds, been carnivore 5 days, haven't even thought about food. So good. Yeah, so Vicky, give it a couple of days. If you've been on it 6 days, maybe you're the 7 or 8 day or 9 day person, but I start feeling really good on at day 6. So hi, my sister Debbie, I love you very, very much. After about an hour after eating my meat, I get real sleepy, Vicky says. I tell you, to digest protein is a very complex process in our digestive world. And so your body's going to shunt, meaning move, blood from your brain and your periphery to your gut to help you digest it. And it might cause you to be a little sleepy. So just don't eat and drive. We don't want to test your blood meat level. All right. Only a nurse would enjoy that. I think that's pretty funny. So, oh good. So Ken and Nisha, I feel doubly blessed. Did your package come today? I mailed you a package. It should be there. Let's see what else. Kelly Davis, my niece is here. My niece in love. She's married to my nephew, Michael, and Michael's lost 101 pounds. And I think, Kelly, you're down close to 70, and they look amazing. I'm so proud of you guys. How long can you eat this way? Our ancestors ate this way forever, unless they happen to find some tubers or some berries once or twice a year. I need to get back into keto burn. Best start, you just got to suck it up and not eat the carbs. You just have to get yourself some meal prep done, have some easy to grab things, and just know that the first couple of days are not the easiest. Drink your water, use your salt shots. Saw the perfect tomato in your garden. You guys are a hoot. Is there a keto group that meets in San Antonio? Yes, Rebecca, there is. Go to the Facebook page, Keto San Antonio. Anna McNeil sort of is one of the admins, and Lindy, I'm sorry, I don't know your name if you're on, is the other admin. And at Lindy's house out by SeaWorld this Sunday, we are having a potluck. And I'm going to bring my Copper Chef skillet, and I'm going to make some really good carnivore pizza things with mozzarella cheese and pepperoni, not the ones I'm making tonight. And I'm going to bring my ice cream maker, and I'm going to make some keto ice cream, which I will not eat because I'll still be carnivore. And we are going to have a wonderful, wonderful time. So go to Keto San Antonio, ask to join the group. She'll let you join, and then you can get the information about coming out to Lindy's. It's this Sunday at 11 a.m. So if you live in San Antonio, we are going to have fun. Connie, you can always start a group in Wisconsin. Salt shots, yes, Jeanette. I do, I call it a salt shot. I used to put it in a little jigger with some warm water and put about 1/8 of a teaspoon in the morning. Dr. Barry, I know, puts it in his coffee. My husband tried that, Dr. Barry, and he put too much salt. He goes, this tastes horrible. I was like, how much did you put in? He goes, I don't know, about half a teaspoon. I'm like, oh my God. So anyway, he eats my wings, and he doesn't put that much salt in his coffee anymore. But salt is a vital electrolyte, and it's something that you can get low on quite easily with keto, especially in the heat. So what I do now, I used to put about 1/8 of a teaspoon in, and if you drink too much of it at once, you're going to run to the bathroom because it's a high osmotic. It's going to pull liquid into your gut, and you'll run to the bathroom. But I didn't like shooting it down because your salty receptors are on sort of the front and side of your tongue. So what I do now is I grab a pinch of it out of my salt cellar. Hi, Kathy Daddy from high school. I love you. She's lost 81 pounds. I'm so proud of her. And I put it on the back middle of my tongue, as far back as I can get without I don't want to gag. And I put it there, and you can't taste it at all. And then I just swallow it, and then I drink about 8 ounces of water. I do that in the morning, and it really is amazing the energy you get. I have that before I have any coffee. And Dr. Barry, I know, puts it in his coffee. So, Dr. Barry, do you have any words of wisdom on carnivore? Let me see who's there. If you want to join, you can request to join, and we can do a quick live if you're still on, a quick joint carnivore Q&A, unexpected. So if you're here, let me know. And if you guys have not shared this, please do. If you want to be able to watch this later on replay, or you have any questions, I'm trying to, and Austin, you know this guy, Sharon, that is, the Gustin, I think is his name. I could be wrong. He splits his time between Austin and New York City. So I don't know what type of doctor he is, or if he still takes patients, or if he's a chiropractor or something. Oh, Anthony Gustman. Okay, good. Thank you, Robin. Okay, so that's good. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Let's see. I know Dr. Barry has been doing this for about 6 months most of the time. I don't know what his percent, or if he tracks it, but he loves carnivore. He has a lot of Neanderthal. I didn't say you had Neanderthal in you. You said you did. So, he's probably had to go on. He does a lot. He's so kind. He shares his time with a lot of people. So that's it for me. Day 8, I'm feeling great. And I have got 4 big things of pepperoni to go in and make myself that recipe from rule.me that I posted earlier today. So I will, oh, and this morning last night I posted that I decided to do a blood sugar and a ketone level before I went to bed, and I'd eaten at like 6:30, and I think that was, I don't know, it was probably 9:30 or 10 when I posted it. So my blood sugar was 87. I was very happy to see that, and my ketones I think were 0.8 this morning, and I'm so glad I did that, because this morning I got up, I had something to drink, I was putzing around, probably been up about 45 minutes, just water, and I tested my fasting glucose. It was 110. I would have been so ticked off. I would have said, Carnivore's not working, blah, blah, blah. It was just still my dawn effect, my cortisol response from waking up. So I think I'm going to test another glucose. I want to test, ketones were 0.9 again this morning. I won't, and my sisters this morning were 3.3. She's a show off. She's not even doing carnivore. She's just doing great. I'm so proud of you, Debbie. So this morning it was 0.9. So I'm going to test the glucose again before I go to bed. And I might even do it before I eat dinner and go from there. So that's it for me. You guys are awesome. I'm so proud of you guys for whatever you're doing to better your health. My whole goal of my Facebook page and my YouTube channel, if you haven't subscribed to my people that don't do Facebook, and so that you can share them if you would like to, but go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm feeling great. Tomorrow's 9. I'm sure I'm going to be fine on day 9. I'm going to have to find some 9. What can I do on 10? On day 10, I'm going to win. 11 rhymes with 7, but I've already used heaven. Help me. What should I call each day? You guys post some comments, ask me questions if you have them. I'll try to get back to you. Have a great night. I'm going to go make pepperoni things. Bye.